Hello and good morning, everybody. This is Yamini from House of Amaya. I'm the founder and creative director of House of Amaya. Welcome to our live session. Today, Avisha from The Right Cut is joining us. They are the newest designers on board, and we are gladly inviting them to discuss about the brand and their collections on House of Amaya. Give me 1 second, I'll add them to the video. Oh, hello. Hi, Avisha.
Hi, Amini. How are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you
That's
doing?
good.
Some
I'm very
information
well.
about the time.
We made you rush today. Sorry about the goof up there.
No problem. No problem.
But no, I'm glad that you were able to join in. I was just using the time to speak to our viewers about your collection. I was just telling that this brand is by yourself and your sister, right?
Yeah, yeah. It was
That's
started. Yeah, it was started by me and my sister.
how long ago?
We started in 2015.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And like when we started with the idea of like we just wanted to make casual clothes. You know,
Yeah.
back when we started, there were very few brands, like homegrown brands, that were doing casual clothes, like
Right.
casual Indian, you get it, like for morning functions, or like if they were designer clothes, they were priced really, really high, you know.
Now.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that's where we got this idea of starting, our own clothing label. And yeah, we started from our own like sort of house only. And then,
Okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like a homegrown brand it is.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, lovely. I love to work with homegrown brands.
yeah.
Since we have launched you on House of Amaya website, your first collection, Before Sunset and Kids Before Sunset, we have been getting lots of interests by people. They are loving your collection. Your collection is already in so many cards. So we thought it would be a good idea to have you guys on board so that we can hear it from the designer's mouth themselves.
Sure, sure. Even
Yeah.
I was very excited to go live with you guys, as like, we were also excited that, how you are starting, you're promoting Indian fashion in UK. And, yeah, so that's why we were also excited. Also, like, it's very important for us to promote sustainable clothes right now, especially in everyday wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to come on that point. Over here in the UK, there are brands that are sustainable and there are brands that are festive. But a sustainable festive Asian or Indian brand is very rare to
Okay.
find. And that is one of the main reasons that I wanted you guys to be on board anyhow.
Yes.
Yeah. Because our brand itself is very much we are promoting sustainability, sustainable fashion, slow fashion, organic outfits, organic clothing. And it is our privilege to be able to give you a platform, give you a UK-based platform so that we can share your ideas, your thought process of design and everything over here in the UK as well. Talking about that, what are the sustainable aspects that you are doing in your brand? How is your brand sustainable?
I mean, see, like it begins from very, very small things. Like obviously the fabric and all is sustainable. That's not a big deal. Like you can obviously everybody is buying handloom clothes, especially in India. Like the awareness is really spreading right now.
Yeah,
So yeah,
right.
obviously apart from being the fabric, like handloom, hand woven in Hyderabad in India, obviously that is the main thing. And also all the embroideries are done by hand, like obviously because see right now what's happening is here like a lot of people are going for mass production or bulk production, or embroideries that are done like on machines, like hundreds of pieces are made in a day,
That's
you
right.
know
Yeah.
so yeah, that's also a very, very like a small part of being sustainable. Like, still, keeping the hand embroideries alive. But of course, like a lot of people are doing that. But we especially, we begin from like we don't throw any fabric waste.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Like you see cushions behind me and all.
Oh
So we
yes.
make, yeah, we make these kind of things out of our fabric waste, or like we even like, we've tons of fabric that is stored, or so in the upcoming collection we are using a lot of fabric waste to do applique.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's interesting. Yeah.
So yeah, apart from being apart from using sustainable fabrics and all that, these kind of practices also, we want to continue. That's what actually will make a sustainable brand.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So if I know it correctly, you do launch your designs, but when an order comes, it's more like made to order.
Yeah, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
because
So
it's
that is
it's
one important aspect of being sustainable.
yeah,
Avoid
yeah.
bulk production and produce as and when needed.
Yeah, yeah, of course. That's like, because also like it gives our clients a sort of like personalized taste also, because
Right.
that is also very important, because if like a person is taking a risk of buying online, so
Yeah.
it's always a plus if it's according to their sizing, or sort of like a little custom features if they need here and there, you know.
Right.
So yeah, that is also very important. So that's why I think since after COVID, so we've completely stopped bulk production. But
Oh, that's
before
good.
that also we used to have sizes. But after
Okay.
that, so we've completely stopped, because we realized that no, there's no point. There's no point of it all. Obviously,
Yeah.
everyone wants to sell the product and all that, but there should be some sort of ethics to it.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
when a brand like ourselves, yours or mine, when we stand strong towards that ethics, that no, we are saying no to bulk production, we would rather go sustainable.
Yeah.
I think the consumer these days, they are so aware that they are accepting this as well. They are planning ahead and they do check our websites that, okay, if this is
Yeah,
available
yeah.
in 20 days or 1 month, they are pre-ordering and they're happy with that instead of, wanting anything immediately, something to be shipped the next day or things like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think as much as, the customer plays a role, the brand owner should play a role as well in,
E-
doing the right measure to stop bulk production or going sustainable in whatever they are doing, in whatever they are producing.
Yeah, yeah. No, like I think producers and consumers both are, both play a very important part in all of it.
Right.
Yeah, so I think if like both make an equal effort, especially to shop
Absolutely.
from to stop shopping from brands like big mass producers, like I mean, if I speak about fast fashion like Zara or something like that, because there are a lot of in India especially, there are a lot of brands, and I'm sure in UK too, there are a lot of brands which are working from home, small designers, they are starting home studios, so that
Yeah.
is so special.
Absolutely, yeah. And
Yeah.
well, I completely stopped buying the fast fashion brands in 2019 because
Oh wow.
once I just went out and I saw five people wearing same thing that I was wearing. And I was like, what's the point of that? And
Exactly.
at the same point of time, I realized rather I'll give my money to people who are, starting their own businesses and I'll stand exclusive myself as well.
Because then
So
once you see other person wearing the same product, you actually don't feel like,
like I
wearing
don't want
it.
to wear it ever
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Yeah. So now talking about the collections, over here in the international market, they do launch spring, summer, and fall, winter collections. But I know back in India, it's along with spring, summer, fall, winter, you have festive collection or Diwali collection or Eid collection. So how often do you launch your collections?
Actually, we also don't launch our collections like 3 to 4 times a year. We also launch two collections a year. But because Abhi, right now we realize that the summers are so long, so this is the first time we are releasing a spring summer collection, like a
Oh,
second spring summer collection, which is more on the casual lines actually.
okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, which is more on the casual lines, and it's for the peak summer, like May,
Okay.
June, July, around
Yeah.
that time when it gets really hot in India.
when it
So this is the
is
first
35,
time
40
we'll,
degrees of it.
yeah, this is the first time we'll be launching three collections a year. So this is the
Okay.
first one, the one that's live on House of Amaya,
Okay.
and another collection we'll be launching in May.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
interesting. Looking
yeah,
forward to that.
yeah.
Okay, now when you're launching your collections, what is the thought process or the design process that goes behind a new collection?
So as we spoke about sustainability, so obviously, it revolves around using sustainable techniques and sustainable fabrics or like hand embroideries because our brand is like since the inception of it, we've used hand embroideries and we've loved it.
Right, right.
So obviously,
Oh, sorry, go on.
no, no, tell me.
Now, I was just saying, so do you have any special hand embroidery technique that you would want to use on all your collections, or that is like specialized for the right cut?
Uh, um, like apart from so there's needle embroidery which we use,
Okay.
which was very like used when we were little. We saw our grandmothers and all sewing handkerchiefs and all of those things, right? So that technique is called needle embroidery, which was done traditionally at home to even separate clothes or from mixing into each other's and all of that. Like
Yeah.
we've seen that happening in our house growing up. So that is needle embroidery, which we really, really love, and like those kind of knots which we do in our flowers. And then other is Khatli work, which is Ari work, which we do, which is very popular here, where we do, and which helps us, sort of like do the mirror work technique, if you say,
Oh, wow.
which helps us to sort of like tightly hold surface ornamentation onto the fabric. So that is
Okay.
Ari work, which
Okay.
we do. So the main technique is needle work, which we specialize in and which we want to like boast about. And then there's
Okay.
Ari work that we also do. And all the detailings we do is by hand, like the beads, little beads we put on the fabrics. That is all done by the girls in our office.
Oh,
So
that's good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
So
great.
yeah,
There's some beauty about that needle embroidery, needlework that our grandmothers used to do. It's very it gives a very soft and very personalized feel to the outfit. Is what I feel. Is what I think. It's very
yeah.
nice and delicate that
So when you
embroidery.
like upside down, if you see the fabric also, which is embroidered, so the backside is also very soft. It's not
Yeah,
at all, hurting to your skin or
disgusting.
like, yeah, this the threads up your cotton.
Absolutely, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Now, I have one of your collection for kids wear. Any more
Yeah.
kids wear coming online?
Yeah,
Second for the second.
of course. I mean, now that we've seen response for kids, we've literally felt that, oh wow, that there was like literally a gap in the market for mother and kid outfits. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
definitely we'll be doing kids wear again with the upcoming in the summers also because we've got a huge response for kids and like it's been yeah, yeah.
Because people here are really interested in mother and kids outfit. They are going gaga about your kids wear collection. So we would
Yeah.
like to see more of that
Yeah,
as well.
apparently mothers love to twin with their children.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, yeah.
Now, speaking about the void for kids wear, I read on your website that you found a general void in the general market as well
Right.
for women's wear collection. So what is that void, and what are you doing to kind of fulfill that void?
Um, uh, the same thing I spoke about at the start of our session is that when we actually started working, there were very few people who were making affordable sort of, in designer clothing.
Right,
Because
right, yeah.
when we started our label, it was those high-end designers or those boutiques which mothers used to go to get their saris done or something.
Right, right.
So there was nothing like in between, like, where you could just go and buy an outfit for a mehendi or a haldi or like a
Absolutely.
morning event or a brunch. So there were
Yeah.
no designers like that. That time when we started, obviously there are a lot of people which are doing great work now. And but when we started, there was a huge gap in the market for this. And
That's
another gap which we noticed was like obviously there are a lot of people who are doing like handmade Indian clothing, like heavy clothes or like
yeah.
for festive clothes in
Mm,
handloom. But there's no one who's doing sort of like casual clothes, like like a nice tailored fit trouser and a nice shirt to just
right.
wear it to your office.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, there's no one doing that in
That is the other thing
handlooms.
that I was
Yeah,
about to say, that, the beauty of your collection is they can be very well worn for a casual day, for a work day, or if you just pep it up a little bit, they can be nice Indian or Asian festive wear as well. So
exactly.
the dresses that you have in your collection, I keep on dreaming about, different ways to jewel them up so that they become festive, or just to wear them like nice dress for the summers, upcoming summers. Yeah,
Exactly, like you can dress it down so easily, and most of the dresses, if you talk about the collection, they are like you can use them as separates. You can use them as a dress, or you can use them as a kurta also with a matching trouser. You know,
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, what are your expectations from the UK market?
Um, our basic expectation is that people love our collection, and once they receive their products, they give us reviews and like what did they like or didn't like about it. That's a basic expectation, that we are able to deliver the product on time and flawlessly. That
Just
is,
share.
yeah. And yeah, and also like we expect people to be more aware about the kind of clothes they buy, like put some thought into it before they buy and check the instructions, and the compositions of it, like what is it made of, because we do give all the details, right? So we
Right, yeah.
expect people to carefully see and put a thought in what they're buying also right now.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's great. Yeah. So that's great, Avisha. We now know more about your brand thoughts behind your brand, and what you expect from the UK market as well.
Yeah.
I would like to congratulate you that you're doing a great job, and we are so happy to be associated with your brand.
Thank
And
you.
yeah, I'm looking forward to more collections and more people loving your collections here.
Yeah, we're also hoping the same, that people love our collection and
Absolutely, absolutely. Is
yeah,
there
and
anything
also
else that you would like to say to our viewers?
um just that just buy more local designers. If you're an Indian, support an Indian designer, and just uh yeah, buy less, use more.
Buy less, use more. Yeah.
Yeah,
Quality clothing is what matters instead of quantity
yeah,
clothing. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Perfect, Avisha. Thank you so much for being on board with us today. We'll try and repost this video for everybody who couldn't attend the live session because of the group that we had on terms of the timings. But thank you so much and have a great day ahead. And thank you, everybody who joined us today.
Thank you, Yamini. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Nice
You're
meeting you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Same here.